Hello, this video is going to cover some of the features of the OrderTech ERP system. This video will be focusing on website and content management system. We will look at how to make a change to a website page and how to make changes to a product page and have those changes show up on the website. So we'll start out by just looking at the home page. Home page has a menu. It has a component, which is this is a carousel component, this is a mosaic component, this is the shop popular categories. There's many components that are available to the website designer, and you can just add them to the pages and configure them. So let's go take a look at how we would do this. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the website in the content management system and bring up information about the website. This is just generic information about the website. You've got redirects, documents associated with it, web content, the faceted search, what fields you want to use for that, etc. Email configuration, those are the different emails that you may want to send out to people, like updating a password or order confirmations and shipping confirmations. They're all basically right here. You can edit them right here. So we're going to go to the website editor from here. So I'm going to click on this editor button. It brings up the website editor. And it takes me to the home page by default. There are, you can edit all the other templates that are available, such as the item template, item group, collection, etc. So let's start out by just looking over the page, and you can see the different components. And these are all the components on the left-hand side. And let's go ahead and just change new arrivals. So I can see new arrivals is right here, so I'll click on that, and you can see it's highlighted now. And now I can either click on this to change the text, or I can just edit it right here. And I'm just going to basically change this to just put something here like I'll just make this lowercase. And I go ahead and save the template, and that change is going to get sent up to the website, and we should see it on the website pretty quickly. Let's go over and take a look. So now that's lowercase. And then we can go back and change it to uppercase again, easily enough. So there's quite a bit of parameters that you can change on all the different components. You can change the text on this button. You can change the color on the button, and that's just a button that's laid over this image. You can change the image. The image is set right here, and you can see a preview of the image, and this is just the URL for that particular image. Same with this. This is just going to use this is using the primary image for all of these different categories. So you can see there's quite a bit of things you could change on the system. Now let's go to the item page. So if I go to item, I can click on the default item template, and you can see all the different things that are available to change over here. As just an example, you've got your image, so you can make changes to the image. And you can have as many images as you want for an item, and those images for each individual item are added in the content management system. And we'll review that in a few minutes. And then you have the generic footer and the header. So you can make changes to the header and the footer. You can do that on any page. This has like product reviews, it's at the bottom of the page. So here's the reviews. It's got the content that comes out of, again, it comes out of the content management system. More information is all of the user-defined fields that you've discerned as part of product specifications, and we'll look at how that changes too. So this is a basic overview of this. It's a very basic overview, and the user has the ability to create their own components too. I don't know if anybody would, we'll have another video for that to show how to do that. So now let's go into the individual items. So if I'm on the website and I want to find an item, so I'll just do digital storage oscilloscopes. And okay, so I got 30 items. I can either click on the individual item, or I can scroll through them, or I can just click on here to see all 30 items that were found. And you can see the left-hand bar, you've got search filters. So I've got 30 some odd items here. I just want I want 32K in memory. So okay, good. So here I've got this item right here. So I'm going to click on it. So this item, it's got some product reviews, 141 product reviews. There's 22 in stock. This can be, if you've got an item that has a lot of quantities, you can set that to different units of measure. So let's say for an example, there's 10 packages of 100 in stock, or 10 packages of 5 in stock, or whatever you happen to have. So And then we've got all the images, and you can click through the different images, and you can click to expand. We've got some information on free shipping, pickup available in Tempe. If this is an item that's in stock, it's in pickup is available. There's warranty information, and this is based on the warranty flag of this particular item. Ships the same day if it's in stock, so it's all good. And then you've got the content. You've got a YouTube video. We've got the reviews down here and some suggested items at the bottom. And so more information is, these are all the user-defined fields for this item that we discern, and we say this is something I want to show on the website as a specific item. So if you make a change to any of this, it will automatically change on the website. So this has a single price, but I think I would like to do quantity break pricing for this item. So let's go see how we would set up quantity break pricing for this particular item. So this is the item that we're going to do. So let's go ahead and come over to the content management system. I'm going to say stocked items. Brings up all my stocked items. So I'm just going to say I want to do this item. And it shows up in 3 warehouses. It's the same item, but it'll show 3 times so we can see all the warehouse information for the same item. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. It takes me to the detail, and it shows me all the different collections that particular item is in. And I can click here to copy this to my clipboard. I can see details, which are just detail information based on this item, such as selling unit of measure. And this is more, this is very detailed information. It's a serial item. So this is a serial item. Maybe you want to track serial number, so for warranty returns and that kind of stuff. Suggested items are exactly that. These are just items that will show up automatically on the website. You can either have items that show up automatically, or you can have the algorithm decide what other items make sense to show. Inventory, this item's in 3 warehouses currently. There's 22 in stock. Remember, it showed 22 in stock right here. So as soon as we have an order that has this item in it, it'll decrement that because it'll be allocated. So it'll show 21 available. It shows costing information and then for every warehouse. So what vendors I buy it from, we're not really getting into that on this particular demo. We want to do quantity break pricing. So let's go to pricing, and I'm going to enter a new quantity break item, and I'm going to say at a quantity of 10, I'm going to do last cost. And let's see here, we do a 50% markup. So if you buy 10, we'll give you a 40% markup. So, and that shows the new price, $310. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save, and now that's getting pushed up to the website. So if I go back over to the website and I refresh the page, it now shows quantity break pricing. And of course, this is the single unit, but this is the quantity break pricing. So it's as easy as that to switch over to quantity break pricing. If the item has quantity break, it will show it. If it doesn't, it won't. Something else I would like to do for this item, I know that there's a manual for this item, so I want to add that to the website as well. So I'm going to go over to content, and you can see these are all the images that are associated with this item. But I'm going to add a new piece of content, and you can either drag and drop or you can just click. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this manual right here, and I'm going to upload it. And now that document is here, and there it is right there. And I can search for it too. So I could type in, manual here, and it will reduce the list and show me just the manual. And then I can come over here, and I just have to tell the system that this is an instruction manual. So that's all I have to do. Now, if I go back over to the website, and I reload the page, now I have documents right here. So I can click on documents, and there's the instruction manual right there, and I can just upload it and read it on the screen. So now all my customers can get access to the instruction manual. So that is that's just in a nutshell, really quick. We can look at some other stuff too, real fast. Let's look at user-defined fields. So this is a piece of test equipment, which is the merchandise class TE. These are the fields. These are the user-defined fields that are relevant to test equipment. So as soon as I bring this up, it's going to show those. These are all the different populated ones. So this is the Amazon SKU. Has a different warranty type. That may not be something that's specific to test equipment, but the other stuff is. So that's great. And then I can see all my user-defined fields by clicking here. And there's obviously a bunch of them. And a lot of these aren't relevant to this particular item, so we don't show them. So, and then the next piece is web content we want to look at. So I'm going to click on web content. This is the header, title, description, meta description. You can type in keywords for search to have the system specifically search for those keywords. And website redirects, and this also has the URL for this particular item right here. And these are the old URLs for this item. And so I can make a change to, if I want to make a change to the content, I can go ahead and look at text. And this, if you remember, this is the, there was a YouTube video, and this is all the text that's on this particular item. So it's basically this stuff right here. Where is it? Right here, overview. So it's all this. You remember the YouTube videos, and yeah. So I can go ahead and make a change to that, and it will push it up to the website, and that's how you do that. So that's really what I wanted to cover in this video. So I'm going to keep it short, and I hope that was helpful. And thank you for watching my video.